Let's talk about some history about Raw while enjoying this coolest, unseen, and behind-the-scenes photos. WWE Monday Night Raw was first held on January 11 in 1993. It has been aired every week since then. In 2015, WWE had to cancel one of its shows, but there were a few superstars who shot for the fans. And at the start of COVID-19 pandemic too, WWE managed to keep the show running. When WCW challenged WWE's supremacy. In 1995, WCW launched a weekly show called WCW Nitro. It ran at the same time as WWE Raw. WCW won the weekly ratings for more than 80 weeks a couple years after it was launched. And many WWE superstars left WWE for WCW more handsome contracts. It was a tough time for WWE. Hulk Hogan also left for WCW. Hulk Hogan, the biggest name in WWE in the 1980s, also left for WWE. It was the biggest blow for WWE as Hogan propelled the company to its peak with the success of WrestleMania. Hogan was a household name back then and he took all his star power to WCW. The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels didn't leave WWE. The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels remained loyal to WWE and did not leave the company. The Undertaker was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2022 while Michaels was bestowed with the honor a year after his retirement, 2011. The Undertaker retired Michaels in the main event of WrestleMania 26. Is WWE still facing a challenge? Yes, there is an All Elite Wrestling, AEW, which is challenging WWE's supremacy. And many WWE superstars have left for AEW. Cody Rhodes is the biggest name who has made his return to WWE from AEW. What did The Undertaker do at first ever Monday Night Raw? The Undertaker was in the main event of first episode of WWE Raw. He defeated former WWE superstar Damien Demento. Shawn Michaels was also part first ever Monday Night Raw. Shawn Michaels was also part of the first ever Raw. He defeated Max Moon to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Now let's talk about what happened at Raw 30 in short. The trial of Sami Zayn. Raw XXX opened with Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart coming out to give a brief introduction to the event. They were only on the stage for a couple of minutes, so it barely ate into the show at all. We then got the same recap video featuring highlights from the past 30 years of the show. The Bloodlines music hit and everyone came out to the stage. This brought us to the trial of Sami Zayn. The wise man ripped into Zayn and claimed he has been in league with Kevin Owens from the start. He even showed some clips to prove his point. He tried to paint a picture of a man who wanted to supplant Reigns at the head of the table. When it was Zayn's turn to speak, he said he was hurt that this was even happening after everything he has done for the family. Reigns told Solo Sikoa to take him out, but Jey Uso jumped between them and decided to play his own video to help Zayn's case. Reigns declared Zayn was not guilty, for now. He still seemed upset but told the honorary Usos to show up at the Royal Rumble for his final test. The Undertaker served LA Knight up to Bray Wyatt. Undertaker interrupted a Knight promo and Wyatt eventually made his way to the ring, leading Knight to slide into the ring where Undertaker was waiting. Undertaker acted as though he was going to hit a chokeslam but instead threw Knight to Wyatt, who then hit Knight with his sister Abigail. Undertaker then whispered in Wyatt's ear before leaving the ring. Becky Lynch and Bayley's steel cage match never got started. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, X-Pac and Road Dogg entered to the DX theme. Kurt Angle entered with them. Road Dogg was about to do their usual spiel, but when it came time to introduce the badass Billy Gunn, he instead pointed to Kurt Angle. They acted surprised to see him. Angle said he always wanted to be in DX and the crowd laughed. Angle removed his shirt to reveal a DX shirt. Triple H took over the promo but was interrupted by Imperium. Triple H got in Gunther's face but quickly backed down and said, "I'm retired, dude." They looked to Michaels, who backed down because he was too old. X-Pac and Road Dogg also backed down quickly. DX huddled up and came to the conclusion that Angle would fight them, but Angle instantly shot that down. Seth Rollins entered. X-Pac noted that Rollins was alone, so that brought out the Street Profits. They all looked at Triple H to make a match, but he wasn't sure what to do and said, "This booking stuff isn't easy." That brought out Teddy Long, who got a nice reaction. Long made a 6-man tag team match. DX huddled again because they wanted to determine who should be the special referee. Angle interrupted them. Angle had a third shirt on under his DX shirt, a referee shirt. Michaels made it official. Seth Rollins and the Street Profits defeated Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci Bianca Belair Def. Sonya Deville via pinfall after hitting a KOD. Ric Flair brought out Charlotte Flair to the ring, and Belair was soon out to put the two women's champions in the ring together. Deville came out, demanding the spotlight and getting a match with Belair as a result. Kevin Owens delivered a message to Roman Reigns ahead of their Royal Rumble match. Brock Lesnar returns to attack Bobby Lashley. The main event saw Lashley and Theory battling in a no disqualification match. Theory used the lack of rules to try and fend off Lashley. Eventually, Lashley was able to put Theory through a table, but with both men down, Lesnar's music hit. Lesnar made his way to the ring and hit Lashley with an F5. He then hit Theory with an F5 on top of Lashley, all which allowed Theory to retain the US title. An incredible Raw 30 concluded with Lesnar standing tall and the WWE Universe in utter disbelief.